Okay guys, so part 2 of this goals list video. Just gonna jump right into it. The next category is health. So, in general, I really want to eat healthier. It's gonna be easier this year, I feel, because now I'm able to buy my own food and make my own, this year I'm gonna force myself to make my own food. Because, the Biola meal plan system is crap, honestly, and they charge you a ton of money for a whole bunch of meals that you're not going to eat. It's just ridiculous. And thankfully, because I'm in an apartment, I can now get a really, really small meal plan. So, I got one of the smallest that I can get, considering I'm only going to be on campus, once a week, maybe twice a week if I need to, go to the library or something. So, yeah, and now that I'm able to buy my own food, I feel like it's gonna be easier for me to make better, more healthy food choices, because, when someone else makes your food, you don't know what they put in it, so that's a problem. But now, because I'm gonna make my own food, I'll know exactly what's in it, and my plan is I do want to try to eat vegan for an entire month. I'm not really doing this because of animals. I'm doing this more so I can prove to myself that I can do it. And so that is going to start on the very first day of classes. I'm going to do my best to eat just straight vegan for an entire month. I'm not going to eat fancy vegan foods, though. The only fancy vegan food that I'm going to eat is, tofu. Because the fake meat, I've had it before, it's, okay, but I don't really like it. And they're like, oh, it tastes like real meat. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. The texture is weird. The flavor is off. It doesn't taste like real meat. And sometimes, the vegan food is higher in sodium, I feel. Or, it just tastes weird. But anyways, so I'm just gonna try to eat vegan for a month, just to prove to myself I can do it, but I will say that if I go out with my friends and there's no vegan options, then I'll just do vegetarian options. That is going to be hard because everyone who knows me knows that I really like beef. And yeah, I hope I can do it for a month. But then when I do start not being a vegan anymore, I'm going to do my best to not eat any processed foods, so no more chips. I'm not even sure I liked chips But I want to try to focus on eating more fruits and vegetables, and the meats that I do eat are going to be meats that I've cooked myself. I'm going to try to focus more on, fish particularly, but also chicken. I don't think fish have feelings. But yeah, but the main thing is no more processed foods. And I do want to lose weight because I have so many pretty dresses that that are tighter on me, and that really makes me mad. Okay, so next category is dating, and right now I just kind of said no to it, only because I'm graduating, and there's no point. Well, there is a point, but I really just want to focus on my graduation right now, and not really another person, which sounds selfish, but not really if you think about it in the long run, because I'm doing this for my future children and my spouse. As I kind of said before, I do have someone, but he's figuring out post-grad life, and I just want to graduate, and we're just taking this time to focus on our futures and focus on our friendship and figure out how we really feel about each other and if this is something we really do want to pursue. And at the end of the year, hopefully everything will be clear. So yeah, but just right now I really want to be a little selfish and focus on my education. And another thing that I want to do is be more honest in my relationships. I tend to do this thing where I pretend everything is okay, but I'm not okay. So if someone will ask me a question, I'll be like, oh yeah, and then I'll just talk about how happy I am, when in reality I'm crying or screaming because I'm frustrated. I do want to be more direct on what I want, and another thing I want to do is learn to move on when things don't work out the way that I hoped they would, because there's always a chance that what you want isn't what you're going to end up getting, but at the same time, I'm trusting Jesus, because I'm a hippie. No, I am trusting Jesus because I know that he knows what's best for me in the end, and if me and this person are better off as friends, then so be it. And I mean, I'll probably cry for a month, but, like, just so be it. Because I know that God has something much better for me and the other person at the end. So yes, another thing, next category is fashion. So I'm not gonna really try, like, I'll try, but if it doesn't work out, that's okay. Because, again, I'm graduating, I really want to focus on my school. I only have 3 classes this semester. 2 of them are nursing. 1 of them is Bible, and, like, that makes me really, really happy, quite honestly, that I only have those 3 classes that I really need to focus on. But all of my classes are on Monday, and if I ever do anything else, like, I'm going to be at a hospital, so there's not that much room for fashion there. But I mean, I'll try, but if I end up looking like a bum every day I go to class, that's fine, because I'm tired. The next thing is academic/discipline. I really want to finish strong academically. Not to brag, but I am quite intelligent, and that doesn't really seem like that would be an issue for me, but I still really want to do the best that I can. Just no matter what. Because, you know, God made me smart, so I'm gonna use that for his glory. But yeah, no matter what, I do want to finish strong academically, and it would be nice to graduate cum laude at least, but if I don't get it, I know I'll get over it eventually. But it would be really nice if I can graduate with some sort of high honor, because I've been working my ass off for the past couple of years. Another thing that I want to do is want to stop cursing so much, which I've cursed a little bit throughout these videos, but that's okay. I just remember watching my resolution list from last year, and I just cursed the entire time, and I'm just like, I don't think I need to do that. There's an appropriate amount of cursing, and I just kind of want to stay in that limit. I mean, if I'm with my friends and I'm super excited and I keep cursing, then, like, yeah, that's acceptable, but, like, just, I don't want to overly curse. Yeah. Another thing that I want to do is no alcohol. And I said that in my last video and I failed, but I feel like I can actually do it this time, because I didn't drink for 100 days last semester, and that proved to me that I can do it. But I discovered that this upcoming one semester is like probably 100 days plus 2 weeks, and I realized, like, oh no, I could do that. Like, I could not drink for that many days. And, like, I also put a little timer on my phone for that. Another thing that I'm going to do, and I'm going to be honest, is I'm going to try to stop watching porn for the entire semester. Because I remember one of my friends was like, hey, like, how long do you think you could live without it? And I realized, like, oh crap, I kind of maybe do have a problem. So this upcoming semester, I'm just not going to watch it for the semester. And I feel like it's something that I can do, especially when I have a timer on my phone. I don't know why, but having, like, a set goal date is very helpful. Okay, so the last thing is financial, and my financial goal is to not spend so much. I really, like, need to have steps as to how I'm not going to spend so much. But anyways, I'm going to focus on getting things that I need, like food and gas, because before, food wasn't really a thing I needed to worry about, but now it is, and I'm going to be driving myself places a lot more, and gas is important. Again, really wish I had a hybrid car, so I didn't really have to worry about that very much. So yeah. Yay! The video's done. How many more minutes do I have? Oh, okay. Well, anyway. So, little mini story time. I did not like how I looked on my last video, my last resolution video, so I quickly pinned my hair up, I put some red lipstick on, I'm wearing glasses because, yeah, this is why. I realized that my face is probably really shiny, but that's okay. I feel like this is a step up from last resolution's video. I really did not like how I looked or sounded. Another thing is that I finally have a new laptop, and, well, my dad gave it to me a couple months before the school year ended, but I just wanted to finish up that school year with my old laptop before getting a new one, and I don't know how to use it, quite honestly. Like, there's a built-in camera, and I, like, tried to record on that camera, but even just trying to find how to access the webcam was difficult. And then I, like, recorded, like, a little 20-second video, and then just accessing that, like, I don't know how to access it, and it's just stupid. So that is why I am on my old setup of just my camera on a whole bunch of boxes, which is fine. Again, the thing that really bothers me about this camera is that I can't see myself. Plus, like, I can only record 20 minutes at a time, but that's fine. But anyways, I'm really excited to end this year. Well, after making this video, I think it's, like, becoming more realistic that, hey, this is my last year, it's coming up, it's coming up soon, and, like, it's just weird, but really cool at the same time to think that a year from now, I'll be graduated and hopefully having a job, because nursing jobs are much more easy to come across, thank God. So yeah, I'm nervous but happy, and I just really want to get this over with. I feel like I've been saying that since I started college. No, when I started college I was happy, but it's just gonna be different because Megan's not there anymore, and David's not there anymore. Yeah, like, I saw Megan last week, I think. That was fun. And then I saw David a couple days ago. That was interesting, but this is almost it, guys. I'm almost gonna graduate, so just stop blabbering now. And thank you for watching, the 2 or 3 people who actually watched this. I love you guys. Bye. Wait, I need to end this.